KD News 8's The Score.
We need to bring the fight tonight.
The Quad City's only half-hour high school football show.
Can we win a football game? Let's go take care of our business.
The Score, sponsored by Temple's AdCraft, Crawford Company, Blackhawk Bank and Trust, and Midwest Complete Construction.
Welcome to week 5 of The Score. Plenty of great football, plenty of great food. Our guest griller is Deanne Bloomberg, and we talked in the 6th. They couldn't hear us, but
The 10.
we've had the 10.
Yes.
We've had a lot of Iowa representation on this show.
Yeah.
And you needed to put. You're a huge Iowa State alum.
I am an Iowa State alum.
Okay.
Our whole family. I mean, it's deep. My mom graduated from there in 1947. Kind of a big deal.
I know it's deep. So your other football loves.
Yeah. So I got to go to the DeWitt Central Sabres. All right.
That's the alma mater.
That is my high school alma mater,
Right.
and then I got to give love to my mom's side of the family, the Olsons out in Cal Wheat.
Okay.
All right. And then the
Where do
latest.
you live now?
Huh? But now the Orient Chargers.
Okay. I get on both
All
sides of the
right.
river.
Okay. Orient
All right.
Chargers. And then
Tell them about the latest one.
the latest one on the NFL side would be the Detroit Lions, because my nephew, Josh Schuler from Muscatine, Iowa, is the head strength coach there at the Lions.
She's really working hard. She's got a ton on the grill, but we got some highlights to get to.
Before we get to the highlights, we have one more thing. 1987. Roll this video. 1987 Beef Queen.
Yeah, I know.
Talk about this.
Yeah. Well, you know, I was channeling my inner Katie Couric at that moment. Okay, that's all I can say, and I'm sorry I said that on a ABC
That's
affiliate.
okay.
Okay.
That's
She's a
okay.
legend. It's okay.
Well, hey, Beef Queen, get
Can we
grilling.
get that off?
Yeah.
Let's get to the
We'll come
highlights.
back.
Yeah,
Let's get to the highlights.
roll.
We'll start at Moline as they host Rock Island, one of the oldest rivalries in the state of Illinois. First quarter, Moline gets on the board first. It's Pablo Perez in for the touchdown. The Maroons grabbing 7-0 lead. Let's fast forward to the third quarter because I left and came back. Elijah Taylor into the flat. Josh Newhouse, 40 yards down the sidelines for a touchdown. And that play was hot. Fourth quarter, Maroons defense with a big play. They knock the ball free, and they recover it. It's Aiden Vercottrin on the recover for the fumble, and then it leads to this. I did get fooled, but Corbin Schnell does score a touchdown. Moline would go on to beat their biggest rival, Rock Island, by a final score of 28-10, and we are now joined by Moline's head coach, Mike Morrissey. Thanks for coming down, just down the street.
Yeah.
We talked to you during the 11 o'clock. We said you hadn't been down here yet. You hadn't had a big win at home yet. You got one tonight. How does it feel?
We did. I mean, almost a little bit of a relief, just with kind of the chaos of things and a competitive game tonight. You know, they played well. Got to give hats off to Rock Island. They played really well, better than they even played on film the last couple weeks. So hats off to them. And but proud of our guys for stepping up when we needed them to.
The rivalry, was it what you expect on a night at Browning Field with the atmosphere and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing you get every year with this. You know, and it's exciting for our kids. They put a lot of stock into it, and it makes it fun. You know, it makes it fun just because of the tradition. We talked about the 100+ years that this has been played, and this is their chapter this year in this rivalry. And so a lot of guys took a lot of pride in that.
You've been up here plenty. Have you seen a spread like we got going on?
No, this is fantastic. That steak looks incredible.
You picked a good week to finally win a home game.
It looks incredible.
You picked a good week to.
Yeah, we needed it. It was good. It is nice.
So 2-3, and then you get the Alamo win 3-3, so you're right back on track.
Yeah, and that's big. You know, it's big even mentally for our kids. And we've been a little banged up, so you know the bye week we're gonna be opportunistic with how we approach this thing and take advantage of it. It's not something ideal that you really want because the kids miss out on a game, but we did our due diligence with trying to get somebody to come in and play or us to travel and to play somebody, and unfortunately it just didn't work out. And it does work out in our favor because we are a little bit banged up, so we do need some guys to get healthy and recover a little bit.
And you get to stay home. You watch the score in a comfortable place. You don't have to come up here and do all that kind of stuff when you're.
That's
when you
right.
have the week off.
I love and I will. Maybe I'll pop in.
I'm sure.
I'll pop in just for fun.
We'll give you another break or whatever we're cooking. We'll give you something.
Hey, I'd appreciate it. I'd love it. For sure I'll come in.
All right, we'll get you some food in a second. Let's get back to the highlights. Thanks for being
Thank
here,
you, guys.
Coach. We'll go down to Galesburg. It is Geneseo looking for that 5-0 start to the season. Galesburg, though, cuts into the lead. Sam Statsky with the field goal right here. Made the lead 7-3, but it's all Geneseo after that. Jaron Neal with the touchdown run right here from 5 yards out. That made it 14-3, and then it's Geneseo with a little defense as Jacob Raps comes up with the big interception right here, and he's thinking 6. He goes back the other way, finds some daylight, gets to the sideline, gets inside the 10, inside the 5, but knocked out at the 1. Don't worry about it. Very next play, Josh Steinez goes in for the touchdown. As we show you that, we'll show you a final. Geneseo with a 40-point victory, 43-30, your final now.
Let's go to the United Township game. We picked this one up in the second quarter. Blue Devils up 20-7. Jarius Rice with a touchdown to make it 28-7. A lot of scoring in this one. Check out this pass play. Matthew Kelly, Swag Kelly down the middle of Corey Randall. 60-yard pitch and catch, 28-14. After another UT touchdown, or Quincy touchdown, UT punches in another one. It's Kelly from 5 yards out. He's in for the score, 35-20. Quincy answers. Only 30 seconds before halftime, they throw this pass play. It goes for 55 yards, 42-20 at the half. Quincy a winner, 63-27.
As expected, a good game in Princeton. They're marching in the jungle. Princeton and Sterling going head-to-head. As expected, it's a smash-mouth football. Princeton's Bennett Williams, Arthur Braden, William Blatt converge for the tackle for loss. Soon after, home team punches it in. Casey Etheridge barreling in from 1 yard out, plus a 2-point conversion, 8-0 Tigers. Under a minute in the opening half, Sterling comes up with a big play. Joseph Holcomb unloads the bomb. Mason Ammon with the big catch for 65 yards. No points after that, though. 8-6 Princeton at that point. Third quarter, Princeton remains committed to the run. Etheridge emerges between tackles, bounces outside, goes 40 yards into the end zone. 14-6, fourth quarter we go. After a key fourth down stop by the Tiger defense, the offense works like clockwork. Again, it's Etheridge putting it in. Laporte adds a pick 6 in the final moments. And check it out, the track does it again. They beat the Western Big 6. Princeton over Sterling, 28-6, your final score. Let's head over to the Iowa side of the river. Bettendorf hosting Dubuque Hempstead. Second quarter, it's Charlie Zimmerman airing it out to Jake Schultz. This one goes 43 yards for the touchdown. 21-7 Bettendorf at that point. Bulldogs playing plenty of defense. Check out Cooper Augusta getting into the backfield, getting the tackle for loss. Nice play by the defense. They looked good all evening. Back to the air for Bettendorf. Ensuing drive, it's Zimmerman airing it out to Cole Odefi for the nice pickup as he goes into enemy territory. That would lead to a field goal to make it 24-7 at the half. Bulldogs roll 49-7, your final in that one.
Pleasant Valley looking for their 4th straight win at Dubuque Senior. Isaac Harvey would pick up a big first down. He breaks a couple tackles on the way. 18 yards for the Spartans. The offense keeps rolling for PV. This time the QB keeper from Coy Kipper. He walks into the end zone. PV would go up by a touchdown, and they would keep rolling from there on out. How about a fake punt from the Spartans? And guess who it is? The big man, Joey Van Wetzing on the Iowa commit. Yep, you're right. 40 yards.
Knocking people over.
Yeah, but eventually he gets taken down. But it doesn't matter because Coy Kipper goes through the air this time. 25 yards to the house into the hands of Isaac Harvey. PV rolling. They go 5-0, 56-19.
North Scott Open Up District play. They're hosting Burlington. Let's pick it up second quarter. Lancers up 21-0. Jared Lee will take this one, and he'll go right up the middle. Fighting for a few extra yards, picking up a first down, keeping the drive moving. Very next play, it's Robert Palmer. It's a Love. Up the middle for 5 yards and a score. This PA team is at 27-0. A few minutes left in the first half. Kyler Girardi will roll out. He'll find Carson Lage for a 15-yard pickup along the sidelines. 34-0. North Scott up at the half. They roll 48-0.
Hey, let's head to Assumption. Assumption, opening district play against 3-1 Fort Madison. First quarter in this one, Jake Timmons with a nice play fake, finding Bauer Caspers across the middle. This one covers 20 yards and a first down. Later in the drive, it's Assumption going to the ground. Angelo Jackson with some tough running up here. He gets 12 yards and the first down, but this drive would stall out. Assumption would punt, pin Fort Madison deep, and then check out the defense. Timmons tips it. Will McIntosh comes up with the interception at the 9-yard line, and that would lead to this. It's Jackson going in from 9 yards out. That made it 7-0. This one all Assumption. They win this one 38-7, your final. They're now 4-1 of the season, 1-0 in district play. And we're joined now by the head coach of the Assumption Knights, Wade King. First and foremost, Coach, thanks for staying up late with us. It's probably past your bedtime. A big victory to get on the board.
Old people like it.
No, go ahead.
Finish.
No, Coach, you're good. Hey, to get a victory tonight, how important is that?
Well, we're in district play, so this is a big one to get started off. We think, we thought Fort Madison had a really nice team coming in, so we thought it was a great challenge for us. Really happy with the way we played defensively, and then threw the ball around a little bit tonight.
Got to talk about that defense. They got that big interception, a couple other big plays. Defense was the big key tonight.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Talk about how good that defense was tonight.
I think our coaches did a great job of getting our kids prepared. We kind of knew what they were going to do. I think before they did a great job of putting a game plan together. So kids executed it awesome, and just a great night on our defense.
Coach, I feel bad for keeping you up late. Do you want to come over and have some steak with us off the grill?
I'll have to take a rain check. I'm usually in bed by now, so this is old. The old people have to go to bed early.
Great start. We'll talk to you real soon. We appreciate you.
All right, thanks.
Perfect. Let's get back to the highlights. City bragging rights on the line at Brady Street Stadium. It's North and Central both looking to earn a city victory. North with the ball, it's Kaz Rabarchek through the air to Correll Burridge for a 68-yard touchdown. For the North Wildcats, they will get on the board. Then going the other way, the Blue Devils would get something going of their own. It's Blake Ferris through the air. He would find Jackson Gees for the big first down. And that would lead to this. Blue Devils just keep it rolling from there on out. Ferris again, this time Shane Hagedorn, look at the catch. He almost falls, but he keeps on his feet. Let's check out a final in this one. The Battle of Brady Street Stadium. Oh, it's still going 42-14, North leading.
Battle of Brian Stocking for the second
That-
straight.
that's
Muscatine
you,
looking
that's
for
you.
their third win of the season. Hosting 3-1 Davenport West, 7-7 second quarter, and it would be Ty Kozad, his second week back. He's going to decide to assert himself, as Mr. Scott Weiss says. 40 yards into the end zone and a 14-7 Muskies lead. Kozad, let's put another one on the board, he says. So this time from 5 yards out, he'll get the call and he'll knock it in. 21-7 Muskies. West had 38 seconds left in the first half and went 75 yards, capped off the quarter with this 37-yard touchdown pass from Gavin Brookhart to Cesar Garrido, making it 21-14 Muscatine at the half. Let's check the final score. It goes to the Muskies, 35-14.
Let's get back to the Illinois side of the river. To the track we go. Ian's hometown. Orion taking on Rock Ridge on homecoming. First drive, 4th and 7. Cullen Schweigen keeps it around the end, picks up 23 yards. The freshman playing really good football right now. That's good for a first down. Later in the drive, it's Schweigen again, calling his own number. This time getting in from 5 yards out, 6-0. Rock Ridge in front. Orion, though, will look to answer. Cale Filler finds Jake Bainbridge for the 19-yard pickup on a first down, but that drive would stall. Next, Rock Ridge possession, it's Alex Zarlatanis going up the middle, going 50 yards to pay dirt. That made it 13-0. Deanne, look away. You're not going to like this final. 54-20. My wife's alma mater. Victory. She'll be happy, and that's the important thing.
A perfect 4-0 Morrison looks to stay perfect, and 3-1 Monmouth Roseville look to get another win. Mustangs, Carson straining, but get a big first down. That's 15 yards. Morrison driving. Then later with the ball, they have it on the 3rd-yard line. Brady Anderson would take it in. Touchdown Mustangs. That would make it 6-0. Morrison would get the ball back, and they keep the offense rolling after that. Chase Newman would pick up a 14-yard first down. Look at him go. There he is. And that would turn into this, another TD for the Mustangs. 3 yards to the house. Morrison makes it 14-0. 41-12.
We have plenty more to get to here on The Score. Up next, we got some more highlights. We got a lot of great food. And we have Deanne talking football. So that's all that matters.
I think we're feeling it. I think
you're working really hard. We can hear you working hard. That's how hard you're working. Oh my gosh,
seriously?
No, it's okay.
It's all good. It's good.
The other grass grillers haven't worked nearly as hard as you have.
Oh, babe.
She's doing awesome. We'll see you back here on The Score in just a minute.
What's up, guys? My name is Logan Lee. Whenever I'm back in the Quad Cities, I always make sure to turn on my favorite TV show, The Score. Woo! Let's go!
Welcome back. That's Boomberg. That's the way to walk. Hey, we're going to eat some. What is this again?
Prime culotte.
I like how we're going no forks.
No forks.
Keep it
We don't need a
classy.
fork.
It melts in your mouth. Hey, let's
really
get
good.
back to the highlights, and we'll start with a mic'd up from Kiwani.
We're good. Hey, gentlemen. Hey, you know what you're here for, right? You're here for number 5. You're here for the playoffs, right? Get down to business. We've been working on it since last May, mentally, physically, all summer long, right? This is it. It's in front of you. So sometimes you're going to take an opportunity, you're going to grab it, and you're going to enjoy the reward. Sometimes you get a reward for working hard. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Get hungry, boys. Get hungry. Let's go.
Kiwani head coach Matt Taylor going mic'd up for us. They were taking on Hall, looking to go to 5-0. Do so with a little defense early on. Check out Landon Mason with the big interception. That gets Kiwani in business, and that would lead to this. Braden Clark, your score standout winner from this week, airing it out to Brady Schlitz for the touchdown pass. That made it 7-0 Kiwani. We'll check out a final score. Kiwani now 5-0, 41-0 over Hall.
Newman fresh off their upset win over Rock Island, invading Erie Prophetstown. Panthers starting off with a big play, 4th and 11. He goes through the air and gets the first down. How about that? Doesn't run me over, thank goodness. Then 3rd and goal for Erie Prophetstown. They look for the end zone, through the air again, but this time it's tipped and picked off by Austin Van Ludit. I hope.
Van Landuit.
Thank you, Corey.
You're welcome.
Comments back on offense. Then just before the half, Newman marching down the field. Evan Bushman would find a wide open Brady Grinnan. Let's check out a final. Newman all the way, 20-7, the final score. To Port Byron we go. Riverdale hosting Sherrard. Less than a minute left in the first. Aiden Sensabaugh would knock in a 47-yarder. Riverdale would trail 14-3 at that point. We go the other way. Tigers getting one more play off before the second quarter. Colin Anderson hands it off to Carter Brown. He says, "Move out of my way." Look at his head.
Wow.
Ran the guy over.
He's strong. His old man's not strong, but I mean, He's a strong kid.
That would set up this. It's Anderson to no offender. Sherrard would go up 21-3. They roll big time, 49-16.
I know his dad, so I can say.
Let's go to the OLC. Unbeaten state-ranked Knoxville welcoming Mercer County to town. Blue Bullets up 16-0 early third quarter, pinned deep in their own territory. Not for long. Noah McClay breaks a tackle and races everyone 90 yards. He's going to win that foot race, 24-0. Later in the third, more Knoxville, more from McClay. This time punching it in from short yards, 32-0 at that point. Blue Bullets, they win 44-0.
Rova Williamsfield looking to go to 7-0, hosting South Fulton. And check this out. Riley Danner floats this one to Lewis Sams. He's wide open down the sideline. He was gone for a touchdown, 7-0 quickly. Then a little defense. The punt goes out of the back of the end zone after the block. That's a safety. This one all over Williamsfield from start to finish, 35-18, your final in that one.
How about some 8-man football? Number 4 Ridgewood hosting number 1 ranked Amboy. Third quarter, it is Taylor Snook running for a first down, picking it up, keeping the chains moving. Then the next play, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's Snook again for another first down. Eventually, we would get a touchdown in this game. It is Roy Sawberg getting in for a touchdown, 28-20, a close one in this one. It would stay close. Amboy still wins at 48-42.
Hey, we've reached halftime on the score. A lot more to get to right after this.
My name is Matthew Bailey, and every time I come back to the Quad Cities, I watch my favorite sports team on the score.
The Score Play of the Night is sponsored by Simply Vain.
Let's get to our play of the night. It comes from Eldridge, Kyler Girardi. A perfect pass to Carson Lage, who toe taps, gets both feet in bounds. That'd be good. In the NFL, that's your play of the night as North Scott improves to 4-1. We come back here on The Score, and the grill is busy. We got some pork burgers on there, right, Deanne?
We got pork burgers.
And every time I turn around, our plate here, as you take the 4-shot, has more meat on it.
It's fantastic.
I just keep on eating.
We keep just picking at it.
Yes, but we have more highlights to get to, and we start with a good one, Cup.
Yeah, let's get back to the action. Backyard brawl. Durant and Wilton hosting, playing against each other. First down on the goal line, handoff to Owen Hassel for a touchdown. Then the long pass play here from Drew Keith completed to Gatlin Rogers. That will be a first down. We go back to the goal line, it says. Quarterback keeper, I don't think that's the goal line, but we'll.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's close. Touchdown.
Apologize to Alex.
Tomato,
Alex,
tomato.
I'm sorry. 34-6 is your final.
Hey, we're going to go to Central to win, Deanne. Home of the Sabres. First play from scrimmage. It's Connor Pena playing a little defense. Comes up with the interception. Central away gets the ball at the 20-yard line. Very first play for the Sabres. It's almost like they knew Deanne would be with us. It's Michael Cabrera getting the carry and taking it 20 yards to the house. Deanne loves what she sees. It's 7-0 Sabres in front later in the first quarter. Central Wits down 14-7, but Cabrera gets it again, fighting for extra yardage right here. And then with about 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, it's Cabrera getting into the end zone from 45 yards out.
See ya.
That tied it at 14. Drum roll, please. Let's show us a final score. Come on for Deanne.
Oh.
It's all right.
So close.
There's always next week, right?
Yeah.
Just like with the Cyclones this
Mr.
week.
Hawkeye.
Hey, we got much more to get to right here on The Score right after this.
The Score Fan of the Night is sponsored by Millwright Local 2158.
Welcome back. Tonight's Fan of the Night is probably the biggest Riverdale fan. No, not Brian Stocking, but Casey Mallory.
Casey Mallory.
Yes.
He's a part of the chain gang at Riverdale and has never missed a home game. And I begged him to be our Fan of the Night, and he finally let me. So.
Yes.
Shout out to him.
From one great Riverdale grad to
another.
Brian Stocking.
Well, you know, we got to do it. North Scott is 25-1 in their last 26 regular season home games. They're 14-1 in their last 15 meetings. Moline 7-3 in the last 10 meetings. Pablo Perez 5 touchdown runs in the last 2 games for the Maroons.
All right, we got a minute. We got a minute to talk with this young lady right here. You've worked the beef queen. Can you give us your speech from how you won the?
No.
No. All right, so you do have some pork burgers.
Pork burgers. I mean, this is just kind of queuing up, teasing October because it's National Pork Month.
Okay.
And the pork burgers, I mean, they're just so good. You don't need anything. Maybe a couple pickles if you want.
Oh, really good.
I mean, I know the butterfly pork chop gets a lot of love. But pork burgers,
I think they're better.
I mean, that's what I keep pushing for. Nationwide.
Because-
I'm here for it.
Because a lot of the schools you go to, they have the pork chop sandwich or the butterfly pork chop, and they're really good, but this is even better. Hey, you did an amazing job. Was it that bad?
No, I was stressing. I'm not going to lie.
But guess what?
But then you guys make me even more stressed
In 5
because
seconds,
everything
it's
you're
over.
doing.
In 5 seconds, over. 4, 3. Tell them good night.
Good night. Best time ever.
Thanks for sticking around with us. Right? We had to
Well, first of all, make sure you hit subscribe, smash, whatever, whatever it is.
What do you do?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
There you go.
Comment and subscribe.
And bring me some mayonnaise.
Okay.
Except for that part.
Hold on, no, he doesn't have
We
scores.
didn't get some of the scores.
I took his mic, so hold on.
Oh.
That's
here.
fine.
This is,
Come over here,
the
Stock.
beauty
Come
of
on,
it.
I got
come
him.
over here. There you go. Let's get close.
Okay, we've
You like 2 mics.
okay, we've got in Illinois late scores.
Here, you're
Bureau
good.
Valley
Sit over
defeats
here now.
Mendota 35-14. Storm at 3-2 for the first time since 2017. Anawan Weathersfield beats A-Town 42-0. Stark County continues their winning ways. They defeated West Hancock 20-8. Princeville defeats United 36-20. Fulton has a big night from Braille and Damhoff. They beat Dakota 38-6. Dupec beats Galena 62-14. Milledgeville all over Kirkland Hiawatha 74-34. West Central rolls past Galva 56-6. The Heat were 7 for 7 on 2-point conversions. Going to Iowa in the fourth quarter, under 10 minutes to go. North leads Central 49-14 because they had a game that the first game went 42-41 and went past, and they didn't start till after 8 o'clock. North has outscored Central 28-0 in the second half. Cedar Rapids Xavier beats Clinton 42-0. West Delaware defeats Maquoketa 28-0. Maquoketa. Well, Maquoketa. It was a game that was called at halftime due to weather, with West Delaware up 28-0. So Maquoketa conceded the game. Comanche deals Tipton their first loss of the season. They beat Tipton 35-7.
Been really good lately.
They've won several games lately. Meepo beats West Burlington Notre Dame 50-18. Anamosa defeats West Liberty 38-16. And Waco defeats Easton Valley 56-14 tonight.
Yum.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thank you.
Okay, before we let Deanne go, because she's got Cyclones and all that kind of stuff,
That's a good thing.
I do want to talk about the Cyclones with her.
Or do you want to talk about the Detroit Lions?
I do, but we'll get to
You
that.
want to win it?
They lost last week. We could talk about the Dallas Cowboys who are 2-0.
So how long has
No.
your nephew been with my Lions?
Oh gosh.
So this Lions thing is a new thing.
6 years.
Okay.
Could have. He
It's
was
not
there
been,
with.
it's not easy, is it?
No.
It's not. God bless us.
No.
But it's getting better.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, David Montgomery.
Uh-huh.
He fumbled though.
Do you
last
also
week.
take off work when the Lions play? This one does.
Well,
I'm going up to Detroit week
She
5.
has a normal job where she's done by 5.
My brother.
So 2 weeks from Sunday,
2 weeks from Sunday.
I'm going to Detroit.
Okay. And I'm going the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Ooh.
Okay.
Who's that?
You guys could carpool.
Oh, 'cause they're-
I'm joking.
have you been to Detroit?
Yeah. I get down on the sideline.
Look
Come
at
in the back way.
Wait, I'm gonna have to.
That's my nephew.
I'm gonna have to talk to you before we
it
go.
pays to know.
Last year,
And the wheels are
Alex
turning.
Tanny is with the Eagles, and we went to the home opener. And I just happened to text him, remembering he's with the Eagles, and he got us down on the sideline for a little bit before the game.
You should connect with
the-
Josh.
I thought, yeah, we were definitely gonna
I
connect.
mean,
with, all right.
I mean, we'll. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Cyclones
Yeah.
prediction.
I'm going there tomorrow.
So is he. You want carpool?
What time are you leaving? I'm leaving at 6. I want to be.
He's leaving at
I want
5.
to be the
That's
tip
about
top
the
for
time.
chili and beer.
Well, I leave at 6 to get a parking spot.
She leaves for the correct
Hold on, I have a-
Tailgating's overrated.
No, that's the whole part of it. That's all part of it.
I've never been out with you before. I can't imagine you like to tailgate.
The game's the best part.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
No, it's gonna be nice.
That's even
You know what
better.
that means?
Not according to Iowa State weather, it's going to be pouring.
All right, Cyclones.
All right.
Let's hear. it.
So what's the
give me
prediction
your
tomorrow?
prediction, and then they're playing Oklahoma State, who's really not good either. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So wait. Ladies
I-
first.
I hope they win by a field goal.
He'll give you everything. Go on. Zach.
Iowa State 33, Oklahoma State 23. Because remember, Mike Gundy. I'm a man. I'm 40. Well, now he's like 52. So Iowa State by
Nobody
10.
remembers that.
He's a real.
I'll be surprised if that game gets
people see him and they'll say, "Is he real?"
He's real.
He's real. Yeah, you can attest. He's a real person. Yes.
This is every week.
Lucky us.
Yeah.
I worked in the press box for 25 years, so I'm definitely real.
Staff guy.
Staff guy.
Yes.
Okay,
Stats guy.
so just a heads up. Oh, I guess I won't give. I was going to say who we're going to have guest grill wise, but
No,
we're not
don't
going to
do that. Don't do that.
You guys got to watch.
I have to say, she did a great job grilling.
I better make sure I'm
She's
finishing
the first person that brought a thermometer, a meat thermometer, to test the food. So we know it was done right.
I gotta tell
This
you,
is perfectly cooked steak.
a referee asked me tonight.
Would you please tell that? Hey, Brent, did you hear that?
Is that your husband, Brent?
Yeah.
Perfectly cooked.
A
She did a great
referee
job.
asked
I
me
mean,
tonight
not
what my
well
favorite
done,
stuff that we've had.
not too
Take
raw or
Was
anything.
it
Like
Jason
just
Foy?
I don't know.
what
I
is
didn't
that?
get his name. I said a referee asked me what my favorite food that I've had on the score so far is, and I said some other things, but after tonight it's hers.
This is
1000%.
one before we go on YouTube. What is the name of that steak? I've never heard of it.
It is a culotte.
Where can you
Prime
buy it?
culotte.
What is it? What animal did I eat?
It is
I know.
a beef animal, but yeah, it's a culotte. It's
That's not an answer.
it is pretty rare, like as in to find.
Yeah.
You know, because I
Where
asked
can
for
you
a
buy
flight.
it?
You could go to
Like
go to
Hy-Vee?
any
What
Fairway,
part of
Hy-Vee.
the cow?
you know?
What part of the cow did I eat?
Okay, it's from the round, the sirloin.
Okay.
Okay. Before we do let you go, anything that you want to promote with Farm Bureau? Anything coming
We're
up?
wrapping up National Farm Safety Week.
Okay.
All right, so we're getting into harvest. You guys
This
always
is like the big time. Like,
it
isn't
is a big time,
It's like
and
Super Bowl time.
I just want to say a big shout out to all of the farmers out there to just slow down, right? You know, also to anybody that's going to be following farm equipment, just be prepared and take time.
Be patient.
Be
I live
patient.
out there in the farm, and just be patient.
Yeah.
I don't live on a farm, but in that area.
But it's a beautiful time. Friday
Oh.
night lights,
Yes.
right?
No, it's
Football season
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
and harvest. So
Fort Byron's is in the heart of farm country.
it is. It is.
I don't know if it is.
But I'm just glad to be
is.
here at 3003 Park 16th Street.
Right? We love
Moline.
that you're
On
here.
that
It's been a
note,
lot.
let's
It's been a
wrap
lot of
it up.
fun.
It wasn't as bad as you thought, was it?
No, but I was like by
This
about
is some
3:30.
scurrying
I'm
around.
like, I'm gonna have to do something to get rid of this energy because I'm freaking out.
That explains the smell.
Imagine how we feel. Well, in the beginning, I guess.
How about, like, it's kind of hectic with what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you guys do like the countdown, and I remember this with being on with Ket's and stuff.
Yeah, you
like,
poor thing. She was
you
on
know,
with
or
Ket's.
Mertens, and it'd be like, oh, I'm in the bathroom, and you got 90 seconds to go. You know, that kind of. I don't know how you guys freaking do that.
Yeah.
Like,
We don't either
I got
sometimes.
a commute time. You know.
We were
a lot in
4
90
minutes. We were 4 minutes heavy after the first block.
But here's the deal. I just want to say though, this is the best idea ever. Is
Be outside.
I mean, out here, and then just showing off the local schools and their communities.
Yeah,
Right.
Right? And that's
makes
what
it
makes
so
it
fun.
right. And that's
They-
why local news matters.
that's what
Period.
Thank
they
you.
don't get it like in
Period.
bigger markets.
make
They
a
just don't
promo out of that
understand
now?
it. Yeah, no kidding.
Somebody save this.
So we have a news director opening. Would you like to?
You want to be our boss?
How wild would the newsroom be if that was the best? Is, we came in from one of the breaks, and it came in with her laughing. It was the best. You heard? Ha ha ha! Welcome back to the score.
My cheeks
All
are
right.
All right, these people want to
let's
eat.
wrap it up
We
on
gotta do
YouTube.
morning sports, so we're gonna let you guys go.
We got
We'll
a
see you
lot to
guys
do.
next week on the score.